Russian sleeping experiment is a type of experiment in which a scientist wanted to know what will happen to our body if we don't sleep for a long time. This experiment is considered to be one of the most dangerous experiments in this world. So in this episode I will discuss about on this topic vastly. So let's start this episode. Russian sleep experiment is an experiment which was conducted in Russia in 1944. For this experiment, 5 prisoners were selected. It was said to the prisoners that after conducting this experiment on them, they will be allowed to roam freely. They will no more have to stay on the prison. This was the contract made with them for conducting the experiment with them. This experiment is considered as one of the most dangerous and painful experiments in this world. In this experiment, at first, the 5 prisoners were locked at one room. On that room, 3 windows were there, made of glasses. One window at the left side of the room, another at the right side of the room, and the last window was at the top of the room. And on that room little amount of oxygen was supplied so that they could live. They also supplied a little amount of poisonous gas because if they supplied this gas in a huge amount, those prisoners would have died. And this gas was supplied so that if those prisoners feel sleepy, they can't sleep. If they wanted to sleep, they can't sleep because of the presence of that gas. And all the activities of those prisoners are being observed carefully through that window made of glass. On that time, CC cameras were not there. For that, the scientists were looking through the prisoners through that window. At first day, everything was normal. On the second day, also everything was normal. But on the 5th day, the scientists saw that some abnormalities were being seen on those prisoners. They started talking to one another through whispering all the day. On the 9th day, one prisoner shouted so loudly that he partially damaged his own vocal cord. And after that, there were dead silence. No one is talking with anyone anymore. On 10th day, they all started pasting some papers on the 2 windows, which was at the right and left side. There were some books on that room. They began to tear that pages and started pasting on the windows. As the 2 windows were blocked, so the scientists were forced to see them from the upside window which was at the top of that room. On 12th day, they started eating their own flesh. Yet, they were getting food to eat. Food was being supplied to them, but they were eating their own flesh. They were only eating their own flesh of their own body. On 12th day, all of them began to run on that room. On 13th day, one of the prisoners started punching on the wall of that room. He punched on the wall so strongly that he broke his own bone of his hand. By seeing this, the 2 prisoners started crying continuously for 2 days and partially damaged their eyes. And all of the prisoners were not eating their food for 10 days. So their skeleton can be seen from their skin. After 15 days, when the scientists opened the door of that room and taken those prisoners from that room, the scientists saw that the room was full of blood because they were eating their flesh of their own body. And they were resembling as a skeleton which was moving. And they were running to get into the room again. But 4 prisoners died. And the rest, 1 prisoner who lived, was immediately taken into the operation theater. During the time of operation, he started laughing loudly and after 5 minutes he died. And this experiment was known to be as Russian sleeping experiment. The scientists conduct this experiment to know what will it happen to our body if we don't sleep for a long time. And this experiment is considered as one of the dangerous experiments in the world. So that's all for today's episode. If you like this video, then please press the like button and make sure to subscribe on my channel. That's all. So thank you.